Trickify, some girls trickify. Them looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfied. This morning I'm a darling, have a little fuss, but me never know she was so serious. When I return in the evening, in my house everything was missing. My fridge, my stove, and even my bed. So me have to start to cry with my hand on me head. So trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. I'm looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfy. Me have to eat on the floor, me have to sleep on the floor. She only left the key when me feel open the door. Which part she gone? Nobody don't know. The last time in years so she live on my home. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. I'm looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfied. Some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfied. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. Them looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. Some girls trickify. Some girls trickify. In my house, everything was missing. My fridge, my stove, and even my bed. So me have to start to cry with my hand on me head. So trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. Them looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfy. Me have to eat on the floor, me have to sleep on the floor. She only left the key when me fi open the door. Which part she gone? Nobody don't know. The last time in years said she live on my home. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. You give them your heart and them still not satisfied. Trickify, trickify, some girls trickify. Them looking at your eye and tell you pure lie. You, some girls trickify.